Take a look at your own body right now. You can probably run, jump, and play without even thinking about it. But long before you could do any of those things, your body started out very, very small. In fact, if we go all the way back to the very beginning, you were so tiny you were barely visible. You started out about the size of a single grain of sand. This diagram shows how that tiny beginning happens. Two things are required to start a pregnancy: an egg and a sperm. When these two distinct parts meet, they fit together to become one. That combination creates the very first building block of a brand new person. This new tiny speck needs a place where it can stay safe while it begins to grow. This illustration represents the uterus, a specialized, thick-walled room inside the parent's body designed entirely to keep a growing baby sheltered. The tiny speck floats down and settles deeply into that soft wall, like a tiny seed taking root in soft soil. Once it is snugly tucked in, the pregnancy is underway, and the speck starts to change and build itself. Without this dedicated, secure room, a baby wouldn't have the quiet safety needed to develop bones, muscles, and organs. But being tucked away inside this room brings up a question. How does the growing baby eat, drink, or breathe? This diagram shows the body's solution. Two parts, the placenta and the umbilical cord, form a built-in delivery system. Think of that cord like a bustling highway. It carries oxygen and fuel from food directly from the parent to the baby. This delivery system operates every single minute of every day. That constant supply of fuel gives the tiny speck the energy it needs to grow larger and build parts like fingers, toes, and a beating heart. All this building takes time. Outside, seasons pass by. Leaves fall, snow covers the ground, and flowers bloom, while the baby grows. Through all those months, the placenta and umbilical cord act as a lifeline, keeping the baby fed until its body is fully built. Eventually, after many months of steady growth, the baby runs out of room inside the uterus and is ready to leave. This marks the end of the pregnancy. Birth is the event where the baby moves out of that safe room and enters the wider world. Because the baby can now breathe the outside air and drink milk, that original supply line is no longer needed. On the outside, babies rely on other people to provide them with food and physical warmth. They also require a safe environment and dedicated care and love to thrive. Looking back, we can see the whole journey: two parts joining, finding a safe home, receiving a steady supply of fuel, and finally being born. It is a beautiful journey of growth and care, and it is exactly how your own story began.